Friends, during the bank audit, I came across a cash credit account where I suspect there was siphoning of funds. Okay, now to really check this, so what we need to do is that we need to check that how many parties are there, and we also need to check if the funds are being rotated just between these parties uh, to create an impression that this cash credit has activities or operations. Okay, so what we need to do is basically from this narration columns in this statement, we need to identify that which parties are related parties, we can say which parties are there. Okay, and then we need to uh, calculate debit credit summation so that to check if those amounts matches or in totality. Okay, now for this, the first tedious exercise is that we need to identify that how many parties are there. And many times in the narration I have seen that a party names is split, like let's say Marco car, sometime a space is there, CAR space BID, because many times these narration are manually put by some different initiating bank. Okay, so now we will be using LLM to do this so that it can produce a list of these keywords or parties. Okay. Now ideally we could have simply uploaded this statement on Claude Gemini or ChatGPT and told it to do the same. But as you know, due to data privacy, this is not allowed. Okay, because this data would go to this AI servers. Okay, for training purpose. So what I will be doing, so I'm using a software called LM Studio, which can download open source lightweight models, LLMs, and it can locally run these models. Okay, so it is a free software. So just go to Google, type LM Studio, and you will get this software. And all the models are also free. Okay, so using the internet connectivity, let me show you the model I'm using. So I'm using Nvidia's Nemotron model with 4 billion parameters. So this is a very fair model which you can easily run on your PC. Just ensure you have good amount of RAM, and if you have a GPU, then that is best. Okay, so I have already downloaded that model from the internet, and to prove that this is purely being done in offline mode, what I will do, I will go here and turn off my internet. Okay, let's check. Let's me try to open LinkedIn. Okay, this is not opening. That means this is completely offline. Let's say Gemini. Okay, none of these sites are opening. So okay, so no internet connectivity. So that is established that there is no internet connectivity. Now let's try with this. Okay, now we can see that many narrations are being repeated. Okay, so if we put this repeated narration into LLM, it will simply overburden the LLM. So what I can do, I can do a remove duplicates, or I can use a formula of function called unique. Okay, so I will ignore this brought forward, and from here I will select this Control Shift down key, and let me come up with a unique list of this. Okay, now I'll go to LM Studio. Okay, my internet is totally disconnected. Okay, and I will initiate a new chat from here, and let's load this model. Okay, Nvidia's model. Load model. So it may take few seconds to load. Okay, it is loaded. Okay. Now you have to be very careful with the prompts. Okay, because in small language model, the prompt has to be very accurate. Okay, like if you can see, so this is the prompt which I'll be using. From the below remarks from my bank statement, help me produce keywords of list of business entity, ignore word, NEFT and RTGS. Okay, so there might be some expenditure. So what I am saying that try to infer that which keywords belong to business entity from this, and NEFT and RTGS needs to be ignored. Okay, so I will copy this prompt and paste it in this window, and from the below remarks, okay, shift enter, and which are these below remarks? So this unique list. So I will copy this and paste it here. sorry, sometime you have to route it through Notepad. Copy this and paste it here. Okay, and let's see if it is able to produce. Okay, so it is purely doing the textual analysis and trying to identify names from this. Okay, here is a list of keywords. Okay, it is very intelligent. So I just ask it to ignore NEFT and RTGS, but it intelligently detected that charges, recovery, these are the expenditures. So these are not related to any business entity or party. Okay. Okay, so here is the list of business party entities. Okay, it is fine tuning this list. Okay, this seems to be very pretty accurate list. Okay. Now what I can do basically, now how to proceed forward. So we can delete this. Okay, so I will insert one column called party here and I will start writing. So I will apply filter and try to search for these keywords. Okay, like I got party names. So sorry, party names like Amrut, Radhe, Adinath. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so I'm going to search for Amrut from here. So it covers both NEFT RTGS and I will write Amrut. Okay, copy, paste special and paste it. Okay, then Adinath. Okay, likewise, we have to try to group all this narration to the into the individual parties. Okay, Ram Ashri. So you cannot double click here. Single. Okay, and this way you have to keep on doing this. Let's try to finish some of the parties quickly. Copy and you have to paste it. And let's say Marco. Okay, any 4 to 5 parties. Just for the demonstration purpose, I will not do this exercise completely. Now, if you have seen in Marco, the narration changes multi-time. Sometimes Carbide Private Limited, Carbide only. Okay, like this. But it has intelligently extracted this text. Okay, now what next to do? So you can do this for all the parties for the better thing. But now next thing is that I will insert a pivot table. Okay, based on this, and we'll drag party into rows and withdrawals and deposits. Sum of withdrawal deposits. Let's adjust number formatting. No zeros. Same number formatting for deposits. Let us apply it. Number 1000 and no zeros. No decimal. Okay. Like this, you have to keep on grouping or dumping, means grouping various narrations into the party name column, and you can keep on updating the pivot table. And at some point, you will be able to see all of these parties, and then you can check that whether this fund is being rotated, because at some point you might notice that few parties, they have equal number of withdrawals and deposit. So addition of few parties might amount to similar amount of or quite a same number of withdrawal and deposit. That amount might be very close. So that point you can lead to your assumption that okay, there might be the fund rotation between these parties. Okay, so like this you have to do it.